on with MD's Jingle Channel. Don't forget, follow along on YouTube. Subscribe, like, and share. Hit the boop alert button so you know what's going on all week long. Follow us on Instagram and please like and follow us on Facebook. You're going to get all sorts of cool content and bonus videos. Cheers, guys.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to MD's Jingle Channel Virtual Happy Hour on this interesting Monday night before our big elections. It's getting crazy out there. Texts are blowing up. My phone's blowing up. They're calling me. Come on. Since when are they calling you on the phone and texting you? It's crazy, but that's okay. Anyways, we want to welcome our Instagram fans for joining us. We're live on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and hopefully the more likes we get on our TikTok, you guys, head over to TikTok after this and please follow us on TikTok so we can be live there too. Anyways, how's everybody doing? Let me know what's going on, where you're from, what are you drinking tonight? I've got some fun things to show you, so let's get started. This weekend was crazy. What a brew fest. We were out, like you know, if you watched last week and all week long, at the TC Treasure Coast Brew Fest out in Stuart, Florida, at the Memorial Park. Man, that was outstanding. Our weather was perfect. We had tons of great people. We have Jerry the Pirate right over here. You saw him. We were out all week promoting. He was out there. We had a really great time. There was over 50 vendors. This is our setup. Oh, it was hot, but it was a glorious day. But like I said, there was over 50 different brewers. There was 3 different flavors for each brewer. And I'm telling you, I tried so many different beers. This right here, the Woody and Pink, had to be my favorite. That was from the Barrel of Monks Brewing Company in Boca Raton, Florida. And that was a wheat beer. And I really liked it. Cigar City was out there. They were amazing, as usual. They had Florida Man. We also met a cool-ass chick. That's Grace that's with me. And she's got something called Muscle Vodka. I don't know where she got that idea from, but just check it out. She's got great muscles. So Muscle Vodka, and I believe the only place you can sample that is in Stuart, Florida, right on Osceola Street at her own little shop. So that was tons of fun. Brewfest, guys. I need a sip. What are you guys drinking? It was a long weekend. Anyways, like I said, tomorrow is election day, and this is a funny little anecdote. I was working last night at one of my places. This guy came up to me and he said, "You know what, Mary Dawn? I was in Mexico years ago when I was stationed out in San Diego with the military, and I went to Mexico on election day. And I said, dos cervezas, por favor. Can I get a couple beers over here?" And the bartender said, "No." So what do you mean, no? No beers served on election day in Mexico. And I said, "What year was this?" He's like, "I don't know, like 78 or whatever." But I thought about it. I started thinking, I'm going to Google this. And I did. And do you know what I found out? There is crazy laws, even to this day, in all of Latin America, even Puerto Rico and some parts of Alaska, where you cannot drink alcohol on election day. They don't want your vote to be swayed, I guess. That's crazy. But here in the States, we did have that law also up until 2014 was the last state, South Carolina, that got rid of that law. They didn't want anybody being swayed one way or another. But that's crazy. And to find out that pre-prohibition, so we're talking back, God, I don't know, 1930s, whatever, or 1921, prior to prohibition, they actually wanted you to drink. And even George Washington was out there. They wanted liquor flowing freely for everybody to sway opinions of undecided voters. How crazy is that? So at first they wanted you to drink. Then after prohibition and during prohibition, they said, no drinking. Now we can, except if you're in Puerto Rico, parts of Alaska, or Latin America, no drinking. So back to my friend, the story, he did get a beer. You know how he did it? The bartender said, my friend, here, have some soup. Gave him some soup. He says, you drink it like this. My friend picked it up. It was beer in a soup bowl. Crazy. It was great. But there's always ways around things. You know that. So that's fun. Anyways, tonight we have a beaver blood moon. It's going to be at 5:17 a.m., which is actually tomorrow morning, but for me, it's tonight. And it's going to look to the west. It's going to be big and red. It's a lunar eclipse tonight. Make sure you're checking that out if you're up at 5:17 a.m. this coming morning tomorrow. And beware of a hurricane coming to our area here in Southeast Florida Wednesday. I believe it's Hurricane Nicole is coming here. So that's fun. Okay, let's get on to something fun. You guys, you've heard me talk about 19 Crimes a million times. I love it. It's really good Australian wine. And then we've talked about Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart that got involved and collabed with 19 Crimes. So I finally got my paws on the Snoop Cali Gold. And this is it's a sparkling wine. So it's kind of like a champagne or Prosecco, but I actually had the luxury of trying. I only got 2 bottles, so I tried one last night. It is delicious. Melon, pear, green apple, light and fruity, but not too gaudy sweet. It was delicious. And, if you take your phone, just put on your QR code, scan the code, they talk to you. And Snoop, he sings. And don't laugh. It's that bow, wow, wow, ba, bow, wow, wow song. Don't you guys keep laughing at me back here, but it's so cool. I do it, but we're on Instagram with my phone, so I can't do it. But it's really cool. And I did a little more research. 19 Crimes. That actually is a real thing, okay? So between 1788 and 1868, more than 150,000 people in England that committed one of their 19 bad crimes were sent to Australia. And these labels, these people are actual people back in the day, and they tell you all about what crime they committed. It could have been larceny, defamation, whatever, defrauding property, fraud, like I said. One of 19 crimes was committed in order to be shipped off to Australia, and I just thought it was really neat. It's a little story behind every bottle, and you just scan it. It tells you all about it. So get your 19 Crimes Cali Gold for the holidays. It's probably not going to be able to find them anywhere until probably another 2 weeks because they've been sold out. Hey, Sheila, how are you doing? Yes, I know. You guys just had the bad one, and now we're going to get this stupid, dumb Hurricane Nicole. But all right, so that's my 19 Crimes story. It was cool. It was some neat research right there. Okay, let's get on to something really fun. Stouffer's. You know your favorite lasagna that you pop in the oven when you've got nothing else to eat? Okay, so Stouffer's now has a Bloody Mary mix. Okay, this is crazy, and it is inspired by their lasagna. Okay, they want you to rim the rim of your glass with shredded mozzarella. How crazy. I never thought of it, but I really want to try it. Totally cool. And November 14th, all you have to do, check this out right here, is shopsstouffersgoodness.com. Go on there on November 14th. Make sure you do it early. You get a free coupon for a free bottle of Bloody Mary mix and a free Stouffer's lasagna. So November 14th. And I'm going to post this after the show if you didn't get that. So that was cool. And okay. So tipping. Do you guys feel that when they shove that iPad in your face, like, probably at Applebee's, I'm thinking, I'm not quite sure. You want to cash out, and they shove that iPad in your face, and the girl's like, waiting, sign it out, 5, 10, 15%, or other. Don't you feel more pressured for that tip than you would if you just had your nice little book that you used to always get at a table? Well, let me know if you think that's crazy. I kind of do too, just like the credit card fees. But they're saying that people feel more pressured. They're also saying that the best tippers out there are baby boomers. I find that kind of strange because they don't have the income still coming in as baby boomers. But they're saying that the boomers are the biggest tippers, and they're saying that Generation Z is crappy tippers. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Don't know. Okay, so listen, I wanted to try this. I can't because I am saving this. It is an absolute treasure. The Snoop Dogg Cali Gold. He's also got the Cali Rosé and the Cali Red, and his little friend Martha, she's got the Chardonnay, and it's really good too. And don't forget, just go get your regular reds and learn all about what crimes these old dudes committed. Super cool. And that's what I got, except for one last thing. At our Applebee's, which we were talking about, they just came out with their lineup of their 2 newest holiday drinks. So the Tipsy Reindeer and the Berry Merry Colada, which is inspired by a pina colada. And that second one is actually frozen. That's a lime and a strawberry daiquiri frozen with Captain Morgan as its booze. And the first one, which was the Tipsy Reindeer, is Smirnoff, Ocean Spray Cranberry, Passion Fruit, Sour Mix. And they come in that big, giant goblet with the cutest little Santa gummy as garnish on top. So $6 for the season, mega drinks over at our Applebee's neighborhood bar and grill. So make sure you check those out. You guys, that's all we have time for today. So thanks. Be safe out there if you're anywhere near this hurricane. And cheers, everyone, to Snoop.